Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get to this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find my background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find the advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. So, if you want to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Hey guys, and welcome to the bonus content for the Wednesday Awakens. There is one topic I want to get off my chest that I do want to talk about, however, is of course, not the involving the single trilogy, because there's a lot of people been talking about that, and just like I say, that's the reason why I don't usually talk about it, because there's a lot of people been talking about it. But it's regarding to video games. I'm not in my Mr. 46 Pokemon amateur persona, but I do want to get this off my chest, of course, regarding to video games. Yeah, I did ask Alex Damon, Star Wars Explain, a question. And involving Jedi Fallen Order. Ask if it's gonna be an T-rated game, or gonna be the first ever M-rated Star Wars game. And Alex Damon did confirm that Jedi Fallen Order, of course, will be a T-rated game. Now, I got no problem with it, however, but I think that's really, I think that's unnecessary to do that, you know? Oh, sure, they don't want human dismemberment, they don't want human dismemberment or anything like that. But, however, he did also say that Respawn are not rolling out for an M rating, or not rolling out for a Star Wars M rating, you know? Yeah, that's one of the things I've been hopeful for, of course, is Star Wars being an M rated game. I mean, 1313, we almost had it, but then that demise was been put to shelf. But now we got, of course, with Star Wars Comics bringing back 1313. So, yep, 1313 finally been confirmed, and it's coming back, but under Star Wars Comics. But I can't wait to get this, you know, because that's one of the M-rated games I've wanted to play. I wanted to get, but nope, they took that away from us. Nope. And that was going to be the first ever M-rated Star Wars game. Don't know if it'll be part of the Legends, or it'll be under the new canon by Disney. But that's already been taken away. Even so, I'm gonna be, looking forward to Jedi Fallen Order, but although I do wish EA would have some balls and make it M-rated. You know, because like I say, I'm an M-rated person, you know. That's all I ever wanted was Star Wars to have an M rating. You know? I mean, sure, I want to... Well, I don't want to see human decapitation. I want to see some alien decapitation, like a Rhodonian's head on a pike. And yes, there's a blood through the chest of a Death Trooper, or, of course, as stormtroopers, you know, of course, being slashed through, and it's the blood, you know. Well, you know, I mean, I know Star Wars will never do anything blood and gory because of marketing by Disney, by the Walt Disney Company, but Disney had an M-rated game. Turok. Yeah. Or Two-Core. Two-Core or Turok. But like I say, that was an M-rated game. And it was by Touchstone Games. And yes, it was Disney, you know. It was under Disney. And Touchstone is owned by Disney. I mean, they released a PG-13 or R-rated film. But they did Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And they also did Nightmare Before Christmas before rebranding it as a Disney movie. Because they were too terrified. Because Disney was too terrified to place it on Disney. But instead they did the Touchstone Pictures. They put Nightmare Before Christmas on Touchstone. Yeah, because it's too terrifying for children. But 2006, it got re-released, but it's now officially a Disney movie. A Walt Disney movie. I mean, sure, it's PG and all, but children seem to like it, you know? But children loved it. To be honest, Nightmare Before Christmas, that's the children's favorite, you know? And Disney should have done that first, before 2006. Before officialing it as a Disney movie in 2006. They should have done it in 1993. But although, yeah, back to the topics of video games. So, yeah, I mean, take a look at Batman Arkham series. I mean, all of them, but the final one are T. I mean, Arkham Origins, okay, it's not from Rocksteady per se, but it counts as an Arkham game. Arkham Asylum, that's a T rated, and it's from Rocksteady. And its sequel, of course, is Arkham City. It's T rated. And now, yes, I have Arkham Knight, and it's labeled as a mature rating because of the torture scenes of Jason Todd and of course, some blood on the apron of Professor Pig, who is a really effed up villain, you know? And that is too terrifying. That's too terrifying for teens, because that's why they label it as an M rating. And also, because of Penguin's profanity, as we heard on the tape. Well, you know, but that's not the main reason why it got an M rating. It's because it's gritty. It's because Batman Arkham is really gritty. I know it's supposed to be Star Wars related, but it is actually Star Wars related. And 1313 would have been an M rating, not because of blood and gore, because that's what Dominic Robidion said, that that's not what they're trying to do. The reason of it is because it's trying to tell a darker Star Wars story that's meant for adults, the hardcore fans. But if I was a game developer, I would make a survival Star Wars game, which is of course M-rated. And I would set it on a planet Corietti. And we play one of the tribes who had witnessed the horrors of the Empire killing his family. Killing his family of the Empire, and he's been on the run because, of a force sensitive, but yet he says survival. And then we get a rebel couple, one who I would make a cast as who played Ramsay Bolton, since he did not appear in the final season of Game of Thrones, thankfully, and the female rebel who's been in love with him, but she was stranded, and then, of course, being hunted by the Empire, and then the wild man in Corietti and the rebel soldier, she was rescued by him, and the two fall in love. It's just to tell a darker story. And yes, I'm gonna add the the head on the pikes of the aliens and the Nixu, but also spear to the chest, through the chest of the stormtrooper of the Empire, not the First Order. Yes, I'm gonna make it long, gonna make it more than 4 hours. I'm gonna make it 5 hours. I'm gonna make it a 5-hour game, And I'm gonna make it open world. And yeah, I'm planning to make an alternate ending, Well, the choices you make, you either stay with a Corietti native, or you go back with, of course, the rebel, Well, because of it. Just saying. But, although, yeah, I'm just saying, just a suggestion, and also, yeah, that idea, I would make it an M-rated Star Wars game. With a Nixu and a Reek's head on pikes, a Rodian head on the pike, and of course, cannibalized scene. Yep, and cannibalism, and of course, the Imperial's spear through the chest. So yeah, that's a suggestion for M rating. And I wanted it to be marketed for hardcore Star Wars fans. And yes, and Alex Damon did say, just because we're going to get an M-rated Star Wars, just because Jedi Fallen Order is a T-rated game, Respawn will not roll out for an M-rated Star Wars game. So, yep, I'm glad to hear it, and Alex Damon, thank you for answering my question. Okay, guys, that's going to be about it for the Wednesday Awakens bonus content. I will see you guys next time, and as always, may the Force be with you.